I want to share with you how I manifested being on a private jet and it cost me nothing. I'm going to share with you today the exact winning formula of how I manifested it, and it is so simple. The only price you have to pay is disciplining your mind. But before I get going, Tanya Pluckrose here from Rich Results Mindsets. I'm all about helping you master your mind so you can master your life. And if any of my content is resonating with you, then please consider sharing, liking, and subscribing. Okay, let me get going about this manifestation. So a few weeks ago, I received in my email box a lovely surprise. And this lovely surprise was for me to attend a beautiful gala event here in Vegas at a private jet aviation, with a private jet aviation company. And it was all about raising money for a great cause called Miracle Story. It's a foundation that raises money to transport kids privately to various locations so that they can get medical support around the country. So I was invited to this event by basically a past client, but it was the past client knew someone who was the organizer of this event. And I have to say, I'm so grateful for this experience. And it all took place last Friday night. And I was thinking about how did I manifest such an extraordinary event when I knew no one at the event. I literally knew no one except my past client. And I was fascinated about this unexpected and delightful manifestation. And so whenever something delicious happens, I always reverse engineer how did I make it happen? Because everything that happens in our lives is based on the way we are thinking, and the way we are thinking produces the way we are feeling. And when you're feeling in a certain way for a period of time, you start to attract. You don't need to chase. So clearly, I had been sitting on a certain frequency for a while. I'm all about energy, vibration, and frequency. And so I had been in the habit of sitting on a certain frequency for a while that started to attract all my good. And so I went and looked back about my thinking. And the only thing I do most days is I think in pictures, and the pictures create the feeling within the subconscious mind. I also watch my inner conversations. I'm always thinking, whether speaking it out verbally or in my mind, coming from the place of my wishes fulfilled. So this event I went to, I got there early, and I made an effort to go on these parked jets that were there for the public to be on. Okay, so I didn't feel uncomfortable going on these jets because my past experience has been working on private jets as a flight attendant for MGM here in Vegas. So this was a year ago. I gave up this lovely job to go full-time in my coaching business. But I had the opportunity to get back on these private jets and look over. I love going on private jets because I love to see the interior of the different jets, to see how they're laid out. Because after all, I have worked for MGM on a number of their private jets that have very different interiors. I also wanted to tap into that frequency of wealth and opulence and luxury. So I got there early, and I made sure that the people, the captains who were there monitoring and managing the excursions of the private jets, took lots of photos of me. So I got on the jet and I really milked the vibration. I also made sure I went back to remember how I have been thinking over a period of time. And the winning formula for me is the following, and I know it's going to work for you. The winning formula is to feel good all the time. What I mean by feel good is to come up with a goal worthy of your life, and I can help you. If anyone would love help in helping come up with a goal worthy of your life, then click the link and I'm happy to get on a call and show you exactly how to do it. So I have a goal for the vision for my life, both personally and professionally, and I have been living in that vision day in, day out. It is a lifestyle. It's a way of living. It's not just a weekend outing. It's not just once a day. It's all day, every day. I'm constantly obsessed in my imagination, living from the end of my wishes fulfilled. I also have created a new self-image of myself. And I am so clear about this new concept of myself that is in alignment with the end result, the wishes fulfilled desires. I have a new concept of myself, so I'm constantly thinking, feeling, and behaving as her as often as I can throughout the day. And of course, when you do this sort of internal work, you then cause the subconscious mind to feel in a certain way. And of course, the subconscious mind, the mind is in every cell of the body. Most people think the mind is the brain. No, the brain is an electronic switching station. But the mind is in every cell of the body. So I'm constantly feeding it great things with pictures and with words and with actions that I have to, but only feel good. And when I feel good, I sit on a certain frequency. And this frequency is the attracting factor. Okay, this is the attracting factor. I'm sitting on this frequency. So my vibration, like everyone else's, because we're all energy, goes up and down. My vibration, like yours, is like the cord inside an elevator. Okay, so I know my vibration goes up and down depending on what time of day it is, when I wake up, whatever's happening, it goes up and down. So I know it goes up and down, but my work has been to keep the cord of my vibration sitting on around about a certain frequency. And it's this frequency that attracts all the time expected and unexpected surprises. And one of them was this evening. And I'm going to tell you, I had a ball at this event. The funny thing is, there was a prize, I have to share with you, there was a prize for 3 lucky couples to win that night and go that night, believe it or not, on a weekend outing to Sonoma, because I live in Vegas, to Sonoma in a private jet and to come home in a private jet. And of course, I didn't win it, but I'll be honest, I didn't really want to win it because I've been on the private jets and I'm so glad other people who've never been on a private jet won it. However, I still got that private jet experience being on a private jet. I still had that jet all to myself for a good 30 minutes because I got there early. So I just want to illustrate to you that you too can start to attract these amazing opportunities out of the blue. You can literally think when you take charge of your vibration, where you constantly are sitting on a certain frequency. And this frequency, because there are different levels of frequencies, and if you can maintain a certain frequency over a period of time, game over, you win. You start to become an attracting machine. All right, thanks for tuning in today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye for now.